Never stop reading Bible. Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into an epic story. It's about family drama, personal flaws, and how a single promise to one man could end up creating an entire nation. So, how does a lone fugitive, someone on the run from his own family, become the father of an entire nation? That's the incredible journey of Jacob, and that's exactly what we're going to unpack today. Okay, so let's set the scene. Our story kicks off with Jacob literally running for his life. See, he's just tricked his father and, well, stolen his brother Esau's birthright and blessing. So yeah, Esau is furious. Jacob has to flee into the wilderness with absolutely nothing to his name. And this is really his rock bottom. I mean, he's out in the middle of nowhere, completely alone, using a stone for a pillow. It's right there at his lowest point that he has this life-altering dream. He sees a stairway or a ladder reaching all the way to heaven. And this single vision, it's the turning point. It's where despair starts to look a lot more like destiny. So in this dream, God gives Jacob this absolutely monumental promise. And get this, it's the exact same promise given to his grandfather Abraham and his father Isaac. We're not just talking about, hey, you're going to survive. No, this is a divine stamp of approval. It's confirmation that Jacob, this fugitive, is actually the chosen heir to a legacy that's going to change the world. All right, so with this incredible promise fresh in his mind, Jacob continues his journey. He ends up in the land of his relatives, at his uncle Laban's place. He's hoping to find a wife, start a new life. But what he finds is, well, it's complicated. There's love for sure, but also a ton of conflict and, you could say, a heavy dose of his own medicine. And here's where the irony really kicks in. Jacob, the master trickster, gets a taste of his own medicine. He gets tricked. His uncle Laban, see, he's a shrewd guy. He doesn't want to lose this amazing shepherd, so on the wedding night, he pulls a switcheroo. Jacob ends up married to the wrong sister and has to work another 7 years to finally marry Rachel, the one he actually loves. Talk about a raw deal. But here's what's so fascinating. Right in the middle of all this personal drama, the heartbreak, the family tension, something incredible is happening. The foundation of a nation is being built brick by brick. These first sons, born into this really difficult situation, they aren't just any kids. They're the future. They're going to become the forefathers of some of Israel's most important tribes. And if you thought the family drama was intense before, well, buckle up. It's about to go to a whole new level. A really bitter rivalry just erupts between the two sisters, Leah and Rachel. And their battleground? It's all about who can have more children for Jacob, competing for his love and for status in the family. I mean, this competition gets so fierce that both sisters bring their servants into the mix, having them bear children for Jacob on their behalf. It's just total human chaos, right? Jealousy, rivalry, the whole shebang. And yet, through it all, you can see this bigger plan taking shape. The family is growing, and one by one, the 12 sons who will become the heads of the 12 tribes of Israel are being born. Okay, fast forward 20 years. Jacob has had enough. He's done working for his uncle. It's time to build his own wealth and finally head home. So, to get out from under Laban's thumb, he proposes this really clever deal for his final wages. He says, look, just give me all the speckled, spotted, and dark-colored animals from your flocks. Now Laban hears this and thinks, wow, what a deal. He figures those animals are rare, so he agrees immediately. But here's the twist. Whether it was through some clever animal husbandry or, as the story says, a divine blessing or maybe both, Jacob's flocks just explode. They multiply like crazy, while Laban's start to shrink. The tables have completely turned. And this right here, this is the promise from that dream coming true in living color. Think about it. The guy who showed up with literally nothing but the clothes on his back is now an incredibly wealthy patriarch. He has massive flocks, tons of servants, a huge family. The blessing isn't just an idea anymore. You can see it. It's real. So what's the big takeaway from all this? Jacob's story is just this incredible journey from zero to hero, from nothing to everything. And I think the most powerful part is that it shows how a divine promise doesn't just happen in a vacuum. It unfolds right in the messy, complicated middle of human life, with all the deception, the rivalry, and the struggle. So he's made it. The fugitive is now a patriarch. The transformation seems complete. But his journey isn't over yet.
not by a long shot, because now he has to go home. And his biggest challenge is still waiting for him, facing the very brother he betrayed all those years ago.
Thanks so much for joining us for this explainer. We're the Center Studio.